Okay, so we are back with Oblio. Coming along better on leading. Still working on that ear and the importance. Looking for that ear to be on me, just like we talked about in the previous videos. He's out of the camera range right now. Good. Get his ear, he comes in towards me. So when he gets locked on to a buddy, he really gets locked on to a buddy. And we decided to change his pasture on purpose because he was really attached to a horse, and we wanted to put him out with some other horses. The first day or so, he was still like looking over the fence at the other horse. So I'm just using the flag to get his ear on me. I want to see how long it takes me. So the first day we did this, it took a while. And then the last video I think that we posted, it was about, in total, about probably 31, 32 minutes to get him really to focus. So, hi bud. Hi buddy. What I'm liking today is he's not running all around. Just got the ear after he lowered his head. We got the ear wants to lay down. I'm happy with that though, because nice big licking too there. Walk away. This is a good test in these videos of, and I talk about this a lot in a lot of my videos, but it's really where your horse is at and their state of mind and how focused on you they are. So I want to just disrupt and interrupt that thought process. Just want to say, hey, I am in here. Change direction. I'm going to change direction. I'm going to start driving him a little bit. So I'm going to start pushing him a little bit. I'm doing is what another horse in a herd would do. If he wants him to move, start to understand where we are in our relationship. I'm going to draw off and see if I can get him. Looking for that ear first. Got that ear now. Good, I got that ear pretty well 3 times in a row. Good. Go back to driving. You notice that I don't have a lot of pressure. We're just putting enough pressure on. Good. Now I'm going to draw off, see if I've got him back to me. Lowering the mounting block. Go back to drive. Driving. Driving. Good. Got that ear again. That head went down on this side of the round pen, which is the side that's been going up on. Even though he's not engaged with me to where I want him to be yet, nice big looking shoe. Focused on something outside the round pen on the other side. So I'm just going to come up and drive him. Good. Now I can work this left eye in here a little bit. So he sees another horse that's tacked up right now. I'm gonna ask him to move. Have a good ride.
Thank you.
So he's focused on his buddy over there who he's never met, but he's best friends with. Oh my God, there's my best friend. I don't know who they are, but maybe at some point in life we knew each other and we were best friends in the whole wide world. I'm gonna keep asking him to move until he gives me that ear. Go back to driving. Every time he gives me that ear and that eye, I take the pressure off. Nice lick and chew there. I like that he's trotting around with his nose on the ground. He's really trying to stretch over his back. Nice big lick and chew there. So you saw he was looking past me, so I just kind of tried to get his attention, and then all of a sudden, as soon as he dropped his head and looked at me, I walked off. Good boy. I don't know if it's in the camera or not, but he's facing me now. Good boy. So as we're working with a horse like this who has a tremendous amount of separation anxiety, you know, we want him to want to be with us more than forcing him to be with us, and just to have him recognize us as a good partner, as a good passive leader. If I walk off, I want him to walk off with me. It doesn't matter where I go. So then when we're hanging out together, I want it to be nice and relaxed right now. I don't want him to have to worry about what's going to happen next. Because a lot of the issues that he has are because he couldn't cope, couldn't regulate. Try and get him back. He's looking over the gate now. I'm going to just move him, see if I can get him connected with me again. And stop. See if he stops. Move off this way. I'm going to see how long it takes him. Good. So you can see I lose him. I lost the ear. Really pay attention to this. I don't have the ear right now. But watch what happens when I get the ear. I got the ear right there. Then I get the horse. I get the ear. I get the eye. I get the brain. I get the body. I get the feet. So he's looking off that way. It's a perfect time for me to test. See how connected he is with me? Good. So what this is showing me is it's giving me my intervals of how long it takes me to get him. When we first came in here, the first 15, 20 minutes, it was like I was getting him 1 or 2% of the time. Now, licking and chewing, I don't know if you can see him in the camera there. But licking and chewing, big licks and chews. See if I can get his attention. Draw him back over to me. Good. That head's starting to come down. I want him to know that I'm a good place to be. This is going to make him more secure in his paddock, more secure that when you take him away from his friends, he's not going to a place of danger, a place of safety is more what he's going to be going towards. Ears are like he just checked in with me, then he looked over there. So looks back over here. I'm going to see how long does it take him to want to be with me without me having to do anything. Good. That was really good. So like he on his own came back to me. Goes over there. How quick can I get him back? How important am I to him? So you see, even if he looks off to the distance right now, I'm going to move back over this way. See how quickly I can get that ear. So I don't have that ear. So I get that ear. Got that ear, got the eye, got the brain, got the body. Now he wants to be with me. That's why it's so important to do this without a line attached, because it gives you a really good idea of how important you are to your horse. Looking at his buddies again. Walk over to him, so I'm going to follow him. Got the ear. Good. makes a huge difference for his mental well-being, his physical well-being, because he's using himself correctly. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Stay tuned for next time.